We are going on a journey into the stories hidden deep below the earth along southeast Queensland and New South Wales. You're going to have a choice of 3 areas to investigate and look at the rock profiles in these areas in order to tell their stories. The first choice that you have, because you have 3 places you can investigate, is Mount Tibrogargan in the Glasshouse Mountains. Now, as you can see, Mount Tibrogargan is a large piece of rock sticking out from the earth with many different types of rocks and soils around it. You're going to be investigating the hidden stories in its rock profile. The next choice you have is Clarence Moreton Basin. Now, this is a depression filled with earth, which a lot of our mining resources and water come from. Here's an overlay of that, so you can see how big it is. There you go. It runs from the mountains in the west right out to the coast. And it's a depression that's been filled up over the years with many different types of soils and rock. And you're going to tell the stories of how it was made. Now, the next one that you're going to have a chance to look at is the Tweed Shield with Mount Warning in the middle. Now, this can actually be seen from space. It is a circular arrangement of mountains, igneous rocks, with one mountain, Mount Warning, smack bang in the middle. Now, you're going to be given a profile of that area as well, and if you choose to investigate it, you're going to try and explain how that arrangement of shield mountains around one mountain in the middle was created. So there are your 3 choices of places to investigate as we work through geology this term. Now, to do this, you're going to be getting some information from a class blog that we've set up. So you need to go up to the Year 8 Science gcc.edublogs.org to find these links. Now, after you go to this website, you will see that it has links to the 3 different areas to investigate. As we go down this page, you'll see something called the Rock Stories Project with 3 links, one to the Clarence Moreton, Glasshouse, and then Tweed Shield. Now, here is the Clarence Moreton Basin. This is an area that runs between the ranges on the west to the ocean in the east. If you read through that blurb, it tells you a little about the Clarence Moreton Basin and again gives you a picture of where it runs and how it's situated on the coastline. Now, down below that, we have what I call a rock profile. That shows you the layers of rock that are buried deep beneath the earth. There it is, nice and big. Now, we're not talking meters, we're talking hundreds of meters to kilometers here. So you need to have a look at those and tell the stories of what actually happened to lay down those layers of rock. Now I'm going to go and have a look at the Tweed Shield. The Tweed Shield lies down in the top of New South Wales area, and it has a volcanic history. And as you can see here, there's the picture I showed you before of how those plateau mountains circle it with Mount Warning in the middle. Now, it'll give you a little bit of background information. More information will be added as we do more investigations in grade 8. But for now, what I've got on this page is the rock profile of Mount Warning. And again, it has that little key over the side there that tells you what rocks lie where and all the different layers of rock that you find as you dig down in the ground near Mount Warning. That there is the key to tell you all what the different colours and shapes mean for the different types of rock. Now, lastly, we're going to look at the Glasshouse Mountains. Now, these we know very well, but do you know what lies beneath them? Here again, we've got a little blurb that tells you a bit about the Glasshouse Mountains, and for now, the only other thing you've been given is a profile of the Glasshouse Mountains. And again, it has the little key over the side to tell you what those shapes mean, and you need to use that to read into what layers of rock lie around the Glasshouse Mountains, and also again look at how they're situated, how they're placed beside the mountain. The fact that not all of the rock layers are horizontal tells a story in itself. You have to now go in and use these rock profiles and what you're learning about the different types of rocks to start to put together the story that's hidden in these rocks. How did they get there? What happened to make these different types of rocks form in these areas and in the order that they did? And what certainly happened to turn and twist them on their sides like that? So here you have the Rock Stories project page. There's going to be a link to each of those rock pages, and as you can see there, I have one big map there showing the 3 choices that you have. You have to choose which one you are going to be investigating and start with a little picture in your books of what its profile looks like and what you think might have happened to form that geological formation. So there you go. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy your Rock Stories project.